Dogs are like extended members of the family. So imagine how you'd feel if the dog you loved as one of your own suddenly went missing. It happened to one person back in October 2015. A woman by the name of Lucy Fraustro had grown so attached to her beloved pooch, who she named Dodger, but she was left heartbroken when he disappeared, along with his siblings. Sadly, when most dogs go missing, they rarely return to their original owner. So, as time went on, it seemed less likely that her beloved Dodger would ever run back into her loving arms. Lucy Fraustro loved Dodger, her large, white dog with a huge head, tiny body, and huge smile. Fraustro assumed she'd get to spend many years with Dodger and his siblings, but in October 2015, the pooch vanished, but he wasn't the only one. She had gone outside to feed her dogs, but they were all gone, so she called for help. Fraustro turned to her friends and family who were willing and able to lend her a hand in her search. They helped her put up flyers, and they drove to various shelters near Fraustro's home, but the outlook wasn't good. After 2 months of searching everywhere, including shelters, Fraustro had finally given up. She was convinced that she would never see her dogs again, and it felt like they had left a big hole in her heart. She could have eventually gotten new dogs, but Fraustro knew her original pooches couldn't be replaced. But almost 3 years to the day where her dogs had seemingly vanished, Dodger found his way back to her. Fraustro was watching Good Day LA on July 4th when a segment about free adoptions came on. One of the dogs being featured through Best Friends Animal Society, called Pay It Forward, was named Butler, and he was a white and gray pit bull. Fraustro immediately recognized the pooch's big, white head and humongous smile. It was Dodger! When Fraustro first saw Dodger on TV, she couldn't believe what she was seeing, and she screamed. Then Fraustro visited Best Friends Animal Society's site until she found Dodger. Then she drove nearly an hour to get to the shelter where Dodger had apparently been a resident there for a number of years. Fortunately for her, the pooch hadn't found his forever home yet. Dodger was one of the most popular and beloved dogs in the shelter, and he was a serial cuddler. Danny Bress, a shelter volunteer, claimed that Dodger was very, very sweet. In fact, after each walk, Dodger wanted to cuddle. Dodger was adopted for a month, but the adopter had issues with the landlord and he had to return Dodger. So, the staff hoped that Dodger's brief TV appearance would help him find a home. When Fraustro's daughter saw Dodger, she cried because she couldn't believe she had finally found him. Dodger adjusted to his old life. Admittedly, he was a bit shy at first, but he's home now, and Fraustro will undoubtedly spoil him with cuddle sessions, hugs, and belly rubs. While the whereabouts of the other dogs remains a mystery, part of Fraustro's heart has returned to her, and she is happy again.